dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Mason, E-Glade, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkie. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team low. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the ball. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black up.
Hey. Woo! It's that time. It's time for the dopest sports show on radio to invade your airwaves. It's The Crush. Streaming live on the Sensation Station Network and also on WBLZSports.com. I am your humble co-host, E. Glaze. And with me as always, it's that guy, Maceo. You going hatless today, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
Mama told you, you can't wear a hat every day, man.
Well, nah, you know, man, sometimes you got to let your head breathe, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to let that happen.
Got to let the head breathe a little bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, you know.
Hey, we're going to dedicate this show to our partner, our sister, Miss Nikki. We're out there. I hope you're listening, Nikki. We understand it was a rough time. We had a chance to see you today, and we're going to dedicate to you and your mom. So, shout out to you, Nikki, our sister, our photographer, that shooter, as you call her, Maceo.
Our shooter, baby. Our shooter.
We got you, girl. We got you, Nikki. We got a great show for you guys today. You know what it is. It's Wednesday. That means it's Recruiting 101. But we're going to take y'all to a great interview to a friend of ours now. We've got to know the first time she came in the studio, she was sitting in the corner over there. Today, she in the hot seat. She's sitting in the seat, right, May?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we're going to make sure she...
Rattlers, keep calm, y'all. We got you.
We got you, Rattlers.
We got you.
FAMU's in the building.
FAMU in the house.
We get a lot of love on Wednesdays from FAMU. We had one last week, and we had one this week.
Rattlers, baby. Rattlers.
Doing their thing. All right. We're going to talk to Natalie when we get into this. But how was your day, Maceo? I've spent some time with you today, man.
Yeah, man. It was pretty cool, man. I avoided that temptation.
You did good, man.
Yeah, man. You know, fitness is, it's real. I just let 5 guys go. I thought about it real hard. I just kept it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought about it real hard, but I thought about tomorrow we're probably going to run 5 to 7 miles. And, who want them problems?
I feel you.
Yeah, who want them problems, man? So, I went and got me some raw almonds and a salad. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
In this journey we call fitness, man.
We had, there's a lot going on. The dream finally broke through yesterday. We're so happy.
Yes, man. I wonder if Tiffany got all those shoes that she bought in New York.
We saw that shopping spree.
Did she find a way to get them home?
We saw that shopping spree, and she put up that point. Congratulations to Tiff as well with her 2,000th point.
She should be an all-star, man.
In the WNBA.
She should be an all-star.
We might see if we can do something about it.
And we need to find out if the all-star gang will ever come to Atlanta.
We got to do that, too. We got to work on that.
We got the right person in here.
We're going to talk about all that.
We can talk about all that. Right.
So we can see if we can get that going, because that'll be smooth. Good to have a WNBA all-star down there. So hopefully we can work on that. But we got a great show. We're going to talk a lot of... What are some of the things else we're going to talk about today, man?
Man, so much going on in recruiting, man. Y'all know how I feel about stars. I don't care anything about stars. But they put out a list, top states with stars. We're going to talk about that. Georgia in there somewhere, man. We're going to give a lot of advice to athletes and parents, man, who sit around. We've got a couple of phone calls this week. Parents are concerned about the process when it comes to recruiting. A lot of seniors.
Oh, yeah.
We keep trying to tell y'all, you can't wait till your senior year to decide that you want to play, that you want to go to college.
It
just don't work.
It's real tough to do it at that point, man.
Right.
Because it's...
You so far behind the 8 ball, man. I just don't understand it.
We're jumping into all that, but this Crush intro is brought to you by Hard Work Apparel. Hard Work Apparel was designed to unlock the psychological elements of drive, desire, and determination. That's that 3D effect, which is necessary to push the body and mind to its optimal level of performance. Once you wear Hard Work Apparel, you will subliminally feel obligated to work at a high level. Please visit www.hardwork.com for more information. And what's the motto, Maceo?
Even though I took the day off, hard work ain't easy, baby.
Hard work ain't easy.
It ain't easy, man. Coach Carter, I'll be there. I ain't going to say what time, but yeah, I'll be there tomorrow.
When we come back, man, we get into this crushing interview with Natalie White of the Atlanta Dream. Stay with us.
It's a Sensation Station, Wealth Nation collaboration celebrating 7 years going hard in always radio.com. The Go Hard, Go Home Summer Series returns. It kicks off at Red Martini Lounge July 6th with multi-platinum selling artist Silk the Shocker. Silk the Shocker performing all hits with the celebrity red carpet brought to you by The Hype Magazine. It's no limit forever. The Hype Magazine, Wealth Nation, and Sensation Station Network celebrating 7 years goes hard July 6th at Red Martini Lounge. Tickets only $10. Get more info at ssnatl.com.
I know you got a man and all. Move on. And move my way.
My savings are gone.
Okay, where were they last?
Here, right before I spent them on that vacation to Aruba.
Weird. Not weird. Not saving now means no money later. For free ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Uncle Dan? Mom? Dad? If you store your guns properly, so not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
Safer when my friends come over. As your neighbor, I'll feel safer.
As a school teacher, I'll feel safer.
We'll all feel safer.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Remember, always lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
Indoor baseball, anyone?
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hey y'all, what's up? This is your girl Erica hanging out with Maceo and Glaze on the Crush Sensation Station Network. Talk about that NFL on Tuesdays. That's right. Go Falcons.
We're going to this question interview brought to you by Oracy Software. The Oracy team is committed to providing full lifecycle support for developing, testing, and delivering market-driven products. Oracy's motto, when a customer engages one of us, they engage all of us. Go to oracy.com. That's ORASI.com for more information. Maceo, please introduce our guest today, sir.
Man, if you see the Atlanta Dream doing anything in these streets, this young lady here probably the reason they're doing it. Then we found out, man, she was a lockdown defender and scorer when she was hooping down there in the orange and green. Natalie White to the microphone. Natalie, what's up, sir?
What's going on?
What's happening?
So let's talk about something real quick. Being vice president of basketball operations for the Dream.
Wow.
What does your job entail?
Let's see, where should I begin? well, mainly is my job is to make the lives of our players, head coach Michael Cooper, associate head coach Carlene Thompson, lies extremely easy.
Mm-hmm.
So that includes all the budgeting aspect of travel, practice facility, the games, into arena. So all of the behind the scenes things that people don't see,
right.
They just know that the players are ready. They come out on the court, they perform,
right.
And we win ball games. But pretty much is in a nutshell, it's just the overall aspect of what it takes to run an operation from the basketball standpoint. And with that includes, player appearances, housing, transportation, all that stuff. So all the things that pretty much, like all the intangibles you need to make a car run. And that's what this job entails, and I love it.
Because I noticed during camp, everybody had to come see you to get their summer camp pay.
The per diem.
Yeah, like they were like, don't leave till you see now. And you were like, hey, okay, I'm only gonna be standing right here for 5 more minutes and I'm gone.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things that you gotta have the players, gotta be disciplined, gotta have some structure to it. But they know, and I'm glad that they don't just like me because I had a per diem.
Right.
It's just what it is. It is fun. It's fun. But yeah, that is a time during training camp when you guys are coming by. Yeah, they were ready because that's the only income right now until the season starts. When you start your regular pay. Right.
So when you're out there, when you getting support for the dream and things of that nature, how has the city of Atlanta been with the, supporting the dream?
Well, this is my 9th season with the Atlanta Dream. It definitely has come a long way since 2009. But we still, with that being said, we still have a long way to go. We're not selling out all of our games. We have a few that we have great attendance. That's over 6,000, 7,000. But I think that it's the community's team. I know we have a lot of people that are not from Georgia. They're not naturally Georgia Peaches, but at the same time, we have a lot of basketball enthusiasts and just athletic mindset. So even though football is king, but basketball, we have a lot of basketball fans in the state of Georgia, and they've been coming out slowly but surely. They're coming out.
Because I think as the wins continue to mount, I mean, people have to understand this team pretty much competes for a playoff championship type slot every year. And this year, to me, really no different.
Right. And ever since I've been a part of Atlanta Dream, we only missed the playoff once. When I joined the Dream, that was our first time making the playoffs. So, yeah, like you said, everybody love winners. Obviously, we want to win and put the best product out on the court. But it is, it is a process to it, and it's about putting the right pieces together, the chemistry and everything that Coach Cooper wants and Associate Head Coach Carlene Thompson. But, I mean, we're getting there. But if you're running out and you're playing on the court and you don't see, over 6,000, 7,000 fans in the arena, it does something to your mindset.
Right,
so that's why we encourage people to come out. That's why we are in the community so much. We have 17 home games. The season starts in May, is over in October. But we do over 200 appearances in the community during that time frame.
Wow. And that's important. And when we come back, we're going to discuss that, because you have a big thing coming up with the junior camps and things of that nature. But when we come back, also, don't worry, we're gonna talk about your FAMU day. We ain't finna let you slip out of it.
BT already say shout out to the best basketball player that ever wore the orange and green.
See, you think you're gonna slip about it? Yep. Yeah, Brian Thomas.
I got it.
B. Thomas.
Yeah. Hey, we'll be right back. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Hey, Dr. Phil here. I help people solve difficult problems every day, but one problem has me stumped. Childhood hunger. Nearly 16 million children in America struggle with it. Luckily, the Feeding America network of local food banks collects surplus food, giving hope to hungry children and their families. But they need your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Hey, Crush fans, I'm Tanisha Fernandez. You're listening to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
I had to let that ride in, right? I just couldn't let Shout It Low not come in, right? So, hey, man, we're back. Thank you. We're doing our Crushing interview brought to you by Orson Software with Natalie White of the Atlanta Dream. Natalie, one thing before we get into you with FAMU, you talked about it. One of our co-hosts, we call her our special correspondent, is our girl Cameron. We call her Killer Cam.
Killer Cams.
No, she got a title. She is part of the show. But the have the youth come in and see those type of games, how important is that for the dream to have that type of thing?
It's very important because, you know, to have the youth come out and they get an opportunity to see, you know, our young women, you know, they are college graduates, and understanding that these women can't leave college early like the NBA. So it gives an opportunity to see true role models, and they embrace that. You know, an opportunity, you know, you walk into the restroom through the tunnel and the team may be coming out. They'll stop and high five you, hug you, take a photo. And that's what it's all about. We want to give that lifestyle image of what it is to be a professional athlete, but also what it is to be a human being.
Let's stay with that fan-friendly thing real quick, because that's one of the things when people ask me, you know, it seems like the dream games are exciting. I'm like, listen, your favorite player, like if you follow these young ladies, I mean, you're right there with them. Right. I mean, you really get, and they interact. Just talk about that.
Well, yeah, it's just the interaction that you get. Like I said, it's not a roped off event.
Right.
You know, we do have WA security. Shout out to security because they are there.
Right. Right.
But you know, we want our players and we want our team to be successful. We want them to be successful. We want people to be able to touch them, to hug them, to take a selfie. You know, we're not above that. And I think that's what sets us apart and differentiates us from other leagues, because we have the opportunity to do that. And our players embrace that. They love it. They love it.
And one of the things that this year is a little different is not being played in Phillips, but in McCamish.
Right.
It seems like it's a lot. We like it because it looks like it's a more
intimate
comfortable
environment.
environment.
Way better than Phillips.
Phillips is so big, but it's a little bit tighter and all that. In your opinion, how has it? I mean, you played there last year, but this year playing all the games, how has it been for the team to play there?
Well, the team, we got a chance to get used to a little bit. We had playoff games at McCamish Pavilion. It is a more intimate place. We've had success. We've won there. So the only thing is we don't get to practice there. So, you know, that's why shoot around is so important.
Right.
Our players to get to the arena a little earlier than normal because you get used to the rims. To have that, make it feel more like home. But yeah, I mean, McCamish Pavilion, you know, we've embraced it as our home for the next 2 seasons.
Right.
You know, obviously Phillips Arena is what it is, and excited about the new changes that they're making for the facility. But McCamish is a nice, it's a beautiful facility. Right. You know, our fans are starting to embrace it. It was just kind of the travel from a different destination. And people went in their comfort zone. It was convenient for them. But we've gone above and beyond to show, you know, how McCamish is our home and how we want them to feel like it's theirs as well.
Now, we talk about recruiting on Wednesday. Let's talk about your recruiting. How did you end up at FAM?
You know, I ended up at FAM. FAMU was recruiting me. But to be honest with you, every summer I went to Auburn basketball camps. Mm-hmm. Went to Auburn basketball camps, you know, was on the campus. And, you know, my cousin was at Florida A&M at the time. And so I said, you know what, you know, I'll go down, you know, take my official visit. And I set foot on campus and looked around a couple times and visited a few places. And I knew that's where I was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was that simple. I'm very intuitive. My instincts are very keen. And it was like God was telling me this is where I was supposed to be. And I didn't deny it. I just embraced it. And I'm glad that I did. The best decision I made in my life.
Before we go, how would you describe your game when you was playing?
Tenacious.
You just went at it.
Just went at it.
You didn't see that defensive pose?
Yeah. No,
you didn't see that? We posted today.
That's the 40+ pose. You know, you get a little lower.
No, it look like you can still slap the floor.
You can still get about 2
swipes.
It
look like if somebody goes by you gonna slap the floor.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Oh yeah.
Or hard foul. Yeah. That was my game.
Did people hit the floor with you back in the day? Did you make people hit the floor a few times?
Yeah. I did.
She really tenacious.
Well, she wore number 10, so that makes it easy.
That's it, number 10.
We go on the break. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Major key alert, life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by GetSchooled and the Ad Council.
Hello, everybody. It's Rodell Lewis, inviting you to join the Jen and Rodell and the ATL show on SSNATL.com as we simulcast with 247praiseradio.com Saturday starting at 8 a.m.
Oh, my God!
It's a taste of tradition where we play great gospel music, great artists, interviews, and a lot of fun.
That's wonderful.
So join Jen and Rodale in the ATL as we get our praise on 247praiseradio.com, simulcasting on ssnatl.com.
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch, or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken and a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie, but Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special, sit down, and savor. Marie Callender's. It's time to say.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And leave the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
1 in 7 Americans will struggle with addiction during their lifetime. Want to know how you can help? Go to heretolisten.com for tips and tools to help turn addiction around. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
On ssnatl.com.
Thank you, sir.
Hey man, we're back. Still doing our crushing interview with Natalie White of the Atlanta Dream. So what is this camp that we want to make sure everybody understands and know about? Talk to us about it for a little bit.
So the Junior Dream basketball camp is for boys and girls aged 5 to 14. So with the Junior MBA, they have a great program around the community and really helping kids stay involved. And health and wellness is one of our pillars. And so this allows us a platform to stay engaged with the kids. And the reason why normally we start camps at 8 or 9 is a personal thing for me because I started playing ball at age 5, so that's why I dropped the camp age to 5. But this is a unique camp, and what's unique about it is our coaches and our players are involved. So these kids get a chance to interact, participate, compete, with our players. The first camp was May 28th. And we had during the break, we had a knockout game, split the kids up. Elizabeth had one group, Tiffany had another group. Elizabeth came out victorious with the knockout game. Tiffany lost.
Oh, Lord.
And she was mad to an 8-year-old. And we have the video of.
We love Tip, but we know Tip.
Cause me and Tip almost fell out after the last home game, and I was just trying to express to her that listen, Tip, you have to calm down a little bit. I don't have to calm down. Okay.
She's very passionate. She's very passionate. Tip is, she get mad when you tell her, Tip, you're falling too much. You're gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna get hurt. And she's her body is used to that. She has a small frame, but she's very, very tough, and she's a very tough competitor. And then that's just that's her game. That's her game.
But then you get in the chair, and she's like,
right.
What is going on with you? This ain't the Tip I remember, but she's taking a lot, and that's the big thing about that with the Dream. Y'all see, like we were talking about earlier. We finally broke that losing streak, which was necessary. We're in 5th place now. But we talked about when everybody come through, the team is seeming to get to coming together. Because everybody was like, man, what they gonna do after Angel? Blah blah blah. But it seems like now the team is understanding and it's a good part, and it looks like they're working well together right now.
Yeah, and this is the thing. You don't force leadership. It's from within. It has to come natural. Right. And the fans, they love Tiffany. They love Elizabeth. They love Lasia. They love Bria. They love our, draft pick from this year, Brittany Sykes. Yeah. But the thing about it is they came together as a team, and Angel's still an intricate part of it. Angel's been out, through the game. You guys saw her there. But, it's what it is. You can't think about, what if and what we're going to do. Just got to get it done. Right. And that's what Coach Cooper has been stressing from day one when the announcement was made. And he just wanted to see who's going to step up. Yeah. And I think that they stepped up to the challenge. The WNBA is competitive. Oh, yeah. The teams are getting better. We're no longer the sleeper. Teams know about the Dream. They know when you come to Atlanta, you get ready to run, and they're trying to prepare for that. So.
What did Coop say, Mace? How many buckets out there?
Oh yeah, man, it's an extra 25 shots out there, man.
Extra 25 shots.
And like I say, just a competitor, you like,
right.
Bet, yeah, like 14 of those.
Yeah, let me get some of those.
Tip shows like, I got them. Yeah, give me those.
Yeah, Laser too. Laser be like, yo, I'm gonna take a few more.
Laser has played more aggressive this year.
Yeah, Laser has, and that's her off-season workout because Laser doesn't go overseas.
Right.
She was in California. You know, it was mainly just, her being a floor general for us. But she's been able to contribute from an offensive standpoint and aggressively too. So
she definitely going to the rack.
You have to guard Laser now.
Yeah, that's what I love the way our backcourt.
Because she used to beat the floor with the ball last year. Like, man, if you dribble one more time.
Yes, Laser. Now she got. Hey man, we got one more segment. We're gonna tell y'all about something. We got passes in our hand, and we got this ATL $10 thing going on as well for the first game when they come back. So y'all get ready, man. We're gonna talk about all that when we return.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Listen, as a hiring manager, I've got to tell you, the best job candidate isn't always the typical candidate. Sometimes they're a grad of life.
Meet the grads of life. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Sometimes the best candidates aren't the ones you're used to.
Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
It's a Sensation Station Wealth Nation collaboration celebrating 7 years going hard in Always Radio. The Go Hard, Go Home Summer Series returns. It kicks off at Red Martini Lounge July 6th with multi-platinum selling artist Silk the Shocker. Silk the Shocker performing all hits with the celebrity red carpet brought to you by The Hype Magazine. It's no limit forever. The Hype Magazine, Wealth Nation, and Sensation Station Network celebrating 7 years goes hard July 6th at Red Martini Lounge. Tickets only $10. Get more info at ssnatl.com.
I know you got a man and all.
This is Bobby Yoller from the Ohio State. I'm kicking with the Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Hey, we're back. Hey man, you ready for that in a couple of weeks? Make sure that's Silk the Shocker, man. You can get up there and jump on the stage, right?
No, I told you I'm performing. I am an unofficial No Limit soldier, man. I got the chain. I got the
you got to take off.
I got the I got the tank. I got the camouflage jersey. Yeah, I'm putting my grill in.
I'm acting like I don't know. Right.
You can't act like you don't know me.
We're gonna just have to put in.
They gonna say.
It's always like he was waiting on you to say that.
Yeah. Listen, I am going to take over. Because I'm push Silk out the way.
It gonna be the Maceo takeover.
I'm gonna drop my mixtape. That what I'm dropping mixtape.
The 10-year mixtape in the making.
20-year mixtape.
Right.
Yeah, I don't release like 2 singles, but we talking to Natalie, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know you had you. So
new single on the way.
That was dope. We slipped that in there already.
You know I do. Yeah.
So Natalie, we got some things to give out, but we also, what's the special y'all got going for the game on the 23rd? I think, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, so I told my director of ticket sales and service, I said, look, I'm going on the Crush. I need a great offer, and the center around it's our 10th anniversary. Number 10 is my favorite number, so we're doing $10 lower level tickets, and the promo code is ATL.
I mean, come on. ATL.
ATL.
Listen, man.
$10.
$10.
Lower level.
Lower level.
Y'all have never set this low at no game.
And right at your high school game using high level.
Right.
We trying to
know
get
how
y'all
y'all do. We trying to get y'all close, man. I mean, what else do y'all
It's a
need
great
to do?
opponent, Chicago Sky, June 23rd.
We owe Chicago.
We owe Chicago.
Yeah, we do.
They match up. That's such an interesting matchup whenever we play them.
Yeah, because they are big inside.
Cameron will be there.
Well, Cameron is always there. Listen,
Y'all can come out and see Cameron.
would you?
One time I thought Cameron was getting ready to come in the halftime locker room.
Yeah.
She will. No, she will. If you let her, she will.
We
That's
were
the
this
problem.
close to saying, Cameron, go talk to him.
She will if you let them.
We were about to send her down there.
I don't think her mom really understands the impact that Cameron has, like around that building. Like they live for Cameron.
Yeah, she has the swag, you know, and the respect is there. Like I'm standing in the tunnel and our team comes out. And I see Cameron come and say, hold up, we got somebody else. Come on, Cameron.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they just...
She go like 10 for 10 from the floor. And then we
right, they gravitate to There you go, Cameron.
She dribbled between the legs a few times. Like, look at this right here. I don't even want the ball. I ain't gonna just be problems.
Mess.
It'd be problems.
Just a
Drop
mess.
her off. Like Uncle Mace.
I got her,
That's
man.
their time.
But you know what? That's experience and that she will never forget.
Right.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I was playing basketball, we didn't have WNBA didn't start.
Mhm.
So, you know, her with the opportunity to stand shoulder to shoulder or shoulder to knee, you know.
They tall.
6'5", 6'7".
She said they tall.
She say that all the time. Every time she be like, "Jeez, they tall."
But that's one thing y'all do too. I love the way every game you bring out a particular group to come out and they get a basketball and they get to meet the people. That's why I'm just saying the community effect that y'all do is so much different. That's why I tell everybody, come out, you're gonna enjoy it because it's not like you go to a house game, you got to go through 18 security guys to see the guy.
Yeah, and then Dennis Schroeder ain't gonna wave.
Yeah,
he definitely ain't gonna take no picture with you. So come on, y'all.
This is a chance, and that's something that y'all still drive and want to make sure that happens at these games.
Right, the ceremonial ball exchange is one of the favorite fan experiences in it. We do about 8 during the game, but ceremonial ball exchange, the halftime high five fan tunnel. But with the ceremonial ball exchange, I mean, literally, you are standing on the court, lights out. You know, the intro.
You part of the intro, right?
Yeah, you definitely part of the intro. And when the players' names are called, you know, you get a ball from an actual WNBA player that you get to take home. We don't get it back.
No,
they
give you the ball.
Oh, really? Yeah, they take the ball home.
Don't try to get in the ball exchange.
Hold on, this was so crazy. I was gonna ask you that off air, but I'm glad you told me that because I just kept sitting there like, man, do they get them balls back? Like, there's a lot of basketballs giving out.
They do it every game. They give them a ball.
That is beautiful.
They give them a ball every game. That's awesome. That's why I'm like, you can't get this experience.
I ain't want to ruin it for nobody because I ain't want to be like, like, hey, nah, you know you gotta get that ball.
Cause you know one of our partners is the one that be down there. The guy we know.
Yeah.
The ball. I'll be like, do we have to go be the one to go get him? They're like, hey, y'all.
Now after y'all go in the tunnel, hey, bro,
I need all.
I need that back.
No.
He go a voucher for hot dog. Knock yourself out.
And Natalie, let's make sure we talk about the junior event. Tell them again.
So the Junior Dream basketball camp, June 24th, 25th. So you get to come out, enjoy the game on the 23rd, and join us at the Riverside Effort Center, official practice facility, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going down, getting it in, drills, everything.
And I love it. And also, $10.
$10 tickets. Promo code will be out there. ATL. Lower level tickets. Come out and support June 23rd.
I think I'm going to the camp. I want to run figure 8.
Yeah, we'll be there that weekend.
Your age is excluded.
Can we come out?
Yeah, you can come out.
We're going to come out.
I'm coming.
You know what? The best thing you guys do would be a part of the warm-up with our strength. So these kids get warmed up by our professional strength and conditioning coach.
Oh, she tough, too. I got to use them bands?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only reason I want to go. I want to use them bands.
Natalie, we thank you so much for coming on. Go dream. Run with the dream.
Tiffany.
When we come back, man, we got to take some photos, and we'll be right back, people. Stay with us.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain. It's a chain reaction. Invest $49 a month at a real gym. For more info, go to facebook.com/Jeans Body Tech.
Hey guys, it's your girl Brenna B. I want to tell you about something pretty amazing. My friends over at Buckhead Laser Lipo have an option for you. You want to lose those inches, you want to get in shape, Spring is here, summer is upon us. We have a way for you to lose those inches quickly. Immediately see results. $99 is your first treatment. No surgery, no pain, no downtime, just inch loss. Who doesn't want to be in shape for the summer? Buckhead Laser Lipo, 678-871-0097.
BuckheadLaserLipo.com. Your health is at stake. Diabetes, gout, high blood pressure, inflammation, and joint pain, even weight loss. It's time to end your battle. The Abundant Life Movement is dedicated to the building of generational health by transforming your water with the power of alkaline to improve hydration and fight against acidic and unhealthy conditions in the body. Here's a testimonial from Linda Rogers Brown and Pamela McMillan.
2011, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had no pain and no symptoms associated with that illness. It's a silent killer. I was introduced to Extreme X2O alkaline water, and within 2 days of drinking it, I was off all my pain medicine, and now we're 6 years strong, no chemo, no radiation, no cancer.
I am a 3-time cancer survivor. I was born with thyroid cancer. By being on the alkaline products allowed me to be able to cope currently with colon cancer. Now I'm able to function and be more mobile within 3 days of being on the product.
Extreme X2O, when the water you're drinking is damaging your health. Extreme X2O. For more info, AbundantLifeMovement.com or call 910-527-2260.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Uncle Dan? Mom? Dad? If you store your guns properly, so not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside. Safer when walking home.
Safer when my friends come over. As your neighbor, I'll feel safer.
As a school teacher, I'll feel safer.
We'll all feel safer.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Remember, always lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
This is Ford Jarvis, head football coach at Mays High School. When I listen to sports radio, I listen to ssnatl.com.
Hot topics.
We're going to this hot topic, not brought to you by Leah, but brought to you by Dr. Kevin Dancy. If your smile doesn't become to you, it will be coming to us. Dr. Kevin Dancy has been practicing dentistry for 16 years in beautiful Southwest Atlanta. His office is located at 3752 Cash K Road, Suite 190. Complete family dentistry with everything you need in one office. Call and make an appointment at 678-836-2118. 678-836-2118. Before we get into the hot topic, how you didn't know your daughter is like, that's how she is at the game. She runs the game.
That's how she is all the time.
I'm just glad you got to hear it.
Yeah, well, see, you hear it from the,
somebody else.
You got to hear it from somebody. Because, like, no, Cameron come home and tell her our stories. And she'll be like,
she tells me mental stories. I get more information out of talking to me. That's why I always have to call Maysdale to get information. Because Cameron be like, oh, we had fun. I went in the locker room. I took pictures. Maysdale didn't send them to you.
All right, but I didn't know she was like that. I went in the locker room.
Like,
that's it right there.
Deal.
She's sitting there right there. Hey, man. So basically, what's the hot topic, bro?
Hey, man. So I got a phone call from a parent asking for this advice, and I wanted to bring it to the masses.
To the masses.
Yeah. Kids are being, because it's camp season. Yeah. Kids are being asked by college coaches at these camps to change positions. And so this one particular parent had a problem with her child being asked to play another position. The thing I tried to tell her was like, listen, these are the talent evaluators. These are the people who are going to be giving the money. It wouldn't hurt to let them look at you in another position. Let me get your thought on it, Wendy.
You know, we've had several people come on this show and say they went to college playing one thing, that position got switched, and that switch is what got them to the league.
Right.
So I'm just thinking that if a position coach is talking to you about switching positions, it may be better for you.
Right.
They may see something that you don't know about yourself that they think will make you an asset in that position. So why not?
Right.
Like, why be that stubborn? Why
I totally agree.
Why turn something off when you don't fully know if that's what you're truly capable of.
The more you can do,
the better off you are. That makes you more marketable.
Right.
I say go for it.
What do you think about Glaze?
If not, you're gonna have to D1, D2. That's gonna be the decision.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, we've had just one of the guys, Ant Mitchell, I always say.
Yeah.
He was quarterback. End up that Tuskegee, then we told you go back to DB, and now he went to the league. So college, they get paid to evaluate talent.
Right.
If you want to say your kid don't want to go, some kids will be like, I don't want to play that position, and end up D1 AA or D2 or where. Usually, and if one guy is asking you, Maceo, that means other people are saying the same.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
And again, this is, to me, this is why you went to the college camp.
Right.
Anyway,
right.
You went to the college camp because you felt like, you know what, hey, I want to see what our value is.
Right.
Like you know, again, you're going to get evaluated.
Right.
So these are the guys who giving the money. So if this say a school I want to go to, they're telling me, well, you know, let me look at you at corner. Man, I'm backpedaling like boy. I'm talking about with the best of them, because what people don't understand, these coaches get together and work in these camps, because it's like now it's multiple staffs at the camps. They're sitting there get together like, hey, that kid right there, he probably shouldn't be playing receiver. He probably should be playing corner, or he should be playing running back. Hey, let me look at you over there. Listen, that's an opportunity for you to get money.
And this is the thing. Coaches are still looking for people that are coachable.
Right.
Exactly.
That's a big part of it. And so if they see that you are coachable and they feel that you have enough talent to move you to a position or even look at you in another position, then I say you better go for it. Because they're looking at more than just, hey, he plays his position. They're looking at talent. They're looking, are you coachable? Are you moldable? All those things.
Let's keep this going, man, because this is very interesting. Because I also want to talk about, we've seen other talented players that have wrecked high school football at one position.
It's funny.
And change in another.
We'll get the Willie Cannon comment when we come back.
We'll be right back.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
My savings are gone.
Okay, where were they last?
Here, right before I spent them on the vacation to Aruba.
Weird. Not weird. Not saving now means no money later. For free ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
When it comes to saving money, don't act like a baby.
Goo goo gaga.
Be the boss and make a budget.
I'm the boss, baby.
You're not the boss of me.
I am the boss of you.
Are not.
M2.
Are not.
M2.
Need a little help?
Aren't you going to do any work?
I'm very busy delegating.
Create a personalized savings plan.
We could share.
You obviously didn't go to business school.
And get other tools and tips at feedthepig.org. Brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
I'm Paul George at the Indiana Pacers. When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke. So I want you to learn to spot a stroke fast. F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911. I'm Paul George. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Indoor baseball, anyone?
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is big business. This is the American
Sensation Station Network.
See ya.
This is Tracy Hutchins with CBS 46 News. You're listening to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Reach to this. Hey, man, we're back, man. We're having an interesting topic right now. It's a high topic where we're talking about when you get to a camp, and a lot of people think, you know, Mason, and there's everybody think, I've been playing this position, it's the position I'm going to play, and that's all I want to do.
Right.
But we all know sometimes in high school, it's a necessity you play a position.
Right.
In college, they might need you to do something else.
College coaches gonna see you another way. And again, the funny part about it, so Coach Cannon was like, the parents have groomed their kids to play the position they want them to play.
Right.
Coaches don't know what's best for the kids, and that's crazy because I mean, again, we always talk about this height, weight. It's just certain like again, if your child is 5'7", 5'8", and you keep talking about he a quarterback, stop. He is going to move positions.
And part of that is, like you said, they do the eye test on them, and they're looking for a certain size kid for those positions at particular schools. At different schools, it looks different. And so if you show up to the camp and you have the look for it, and they know that you are truly athletic and a football player, then things may change for you.
Because certain body types fit certain positions. And some of these coaches, if they know you, have probably looked at your film and like, you know what, he'd be real good as a safety or a linebacker.
And I sat in the room and heard him say that.
Yeah, ooh, his size, his speed. Yeah. But because one of my favorite guys, Barry, he killed high school football as a quarterback.
Lord have mercy.
But now he's sitting in the league with a chick. He's a safety.
Lord.
Brian Randolph was the Gatorade Gatorade High School Player of the Year at Georgia as a running back.
Right.
Tennessee said, "Nah, bro, safety." In the league now as a safety.
Yeah. And it's funny. One of my favorite kids I've ever coached, Jarvis Smith.
Right.
Jarvis was, in their eyes as a wide receiver, he wasn't big enough.
Right.
He wasn't fast enough. But he was so athletic. They were like, "We're gonna make you a corner." Now he was a freshman All-American at Jacksonville State.
Yeah.
Because he had the right attitude and temperament to play the position.
I'm gonna ask this to Wendy though. Wendy, when you meet these coaches and they're talking to these kids and they're saying, maybe you want to do it, are most kids receptive to it, or what are their thoughts about it?
Some are and some are not. And I think it does go back to the parents. And I was about to say, it does go back to the parents because that's what has been ingrained in them, and that's what the parents want to see them playing. Because that's seen, the wide receiver catches the touchdown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they're like, well, I don't know, you don't want to be a DB. And I'm like, well, why not?
Right.
I mean, is that going to get you in school for free?
Right. And like we were saying, when Aunt Mitchell said, hey, look here, man. You can just be this guy right here and just go through. Or we use your athleticism on the other side of the ball, and you can make an impact. And he ended up having a nice little career and became a Super Bowl champion because he listened.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a kid at our school got hurt in that Mays preseason game. Our quarterback.
Yeah.
Took his knee out. He had an ACL. He still was able to go to college on a scholarship, but he had to switch positions.
Yeah.
But he's still there, and that is the key. He's still there.
I think parents, as well as the kid, need to realize it's not disrespectful.
Yeah,
people aren't trying to tell you to switch position out of disrespect.
And that's what I had. And that's what I had to get the parent to understand. I was like, listen, would you rather them ask you to switch positions so they can evaluate, or they can tell you, hey, have a nice day?
We good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We don't take you $40. We good.
Thank you.
Clearly they saw something in your child that they wanted to see him. And like I told her, I said, now don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you get an offer for that position that they asked him to switch your play. And funny part about it, I told her 2 years ago, he a DB. He really a DB.
And you just say that because these camps are for evaluation.
That's why you took him there.
Evaluation.
Not to pick up the T-shirt.
Take the constructive criticism or constructive advice and work on that. Or don't.
Or get ready for them loans. Sally Mae.
Or don't.
Get ready for Sally Mae.
That's not a cute thing sometimes.
Sally Mae?
Yeah.
I never heard of her.
Yeah.
I never heard of her.
I switch a linebacker, keep my scholarship. I like whatever you need, coach. What you want?
I never heard of
a linebacker, coach. Yeah, man. When we come back, man, we got a topic in the rundown, don't we, man?
Yeah.
We got a topic. We got to do it. Stay with us. It's Crush.
You use Tearless baby shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
This is Robert Hicks, ex-NFL football player and actor with The Blind Side, and you're with The Crush at ssnatl.com, Sensation Station Network.
Okay, fine. We're going to this Crush Rundown, recruiting rundown, brought to you by Cricket Wireless. Cricket has something epic for you. Get a free select 4G LTE smartphone like the Samsung Galaxy Amp 2 plus a $50 bill credit when you switch to Cricket Wireless. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about. Maceo, what we got in this rundown, man?
Hey, man, so, everybody likes to put these, we're in kind of like that down period because it's camp time until everybody goes to start preseason practice or whatever. So some of your favorite recruiting sites got together and they put up their recruiting by state, the top five-star state producers. So, we know it's so many kids on these lists, they don't pan out, so we always talk about the stars don't mean anything. But coming in at number 5, the state of Alabama. Great state of Alabama.
Alabama.
They've produced the 5th most 5-star kids. And again, the good part about their state, they keep most of their kids in-state. Yeah. Between, Auburn, Alabama, then, you got your Troys, you got your Jacksonville State. They do a real good job of closing the border. Very rare do you see a kid sneak out of the great state of Alabama.
Right.
He's either here, he's there, and he makes it hot. Number 4, which I was surprised, the state of Georgia.
Only 4.
I thought we would have been a little higher. It kind of hurt my feelings just a little bit.
Surprised.
But again, we have a state where we have so many kids who litter the rosters all across America.
Yeah.
All across
Only
America.
4.
Yeah, we at number 4.
Well, look, I've cheated. I've seen the list, so it kind of makes sense. The other 3.
Yeah. Right.
So I've cheated.
Yeah, we're gonna get into them. But the thing about Georgia, you kind of look at really and truly for 5-star talent, it's really only one college, because Georgia Tech not gonna get those kids.
All kind of hamstring in school.
Right, with his offense. So you got UGA, and then how many kids are vying to go to UGA? Everybody want to go to UGA, and not only inside the state, but Florida, Georgia, So it is what it is. Number 3, California. Of course, they got 1 million high schools.
That's right. I was about to say they have 1 million schools.
A lot of schools.
A lot
and
of
they
schools.
got like a lot of, I don't want to call them prep, but like the
Right.
Bishop Gormans.
Yeah, you're right.
They have a lot of those there.
That one should split Cali North and South.
They attract a lot of talent out there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure I want to know which one to be more, the South cities or the North cities.
Probably Southern.
Yeah, well,
really, I think it depends on the position. Skill wise, you would probably say Southern, but quarterback wise, probably no Cal. Yeah, that's where a lot of those guys, and that's what's funny. They produce the most 5-star quarterbacks.
Yeah, they do.
Out of California. But again, you're talking about where guys will, they throw the ball 50 million times.
It's always the same degrees out there.
Yeah, right.
It's nice out
right,
there all the time.
Right. And then, as Marlon say, you know, California's a lot of colleges between, you know, your universities, your that's what the rest of the JUCOs are. That's not in Mississippi.
Right.
Mississippi, California, got all the JUCOs.
All of them. Number 2, surprise, surprise, Florida. I mean, the weather is perfect.
I see it
year round.
They get hot for
But the hamstrings stay loose. That's what I always say.
Yeah. It gets hot down there.
It do. And
it
then
was hot last week.
I can imagine. But think about this. You were just in Orlando.
Right. You talking about the bottom.
Yeah, imagine if you kept going south.
In the bottom as they come.
You know, you think about the guys we played with for Belle Glaze. And, you know, we saw the special where they chasing rabbits. You know, like say, I mean, everybody is fast. Like, but very rarely do you see a guy from Florida and he's slow. Like, just super slow.
Say, what happened to you, bro?
Yeah, like, yeah.
What you do?
Right. What were you doing?
What would you?
What were you doing? And, of course, number 1, man, the great state of Texas. Again, just super big state.
Yeah, the big 3 or the big state. So that's the thing.
And you know, high school football is king in Texas. I mean, you know, they got
this boy rec ball is serious. Boy, we watched that show. I'm like, y'all serious about this thing?
Yeah.
They be driving for 2 hours away to go to rec ball practice.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I mean, and like I say, all of them make sense. I mean, it's funny. 4 to 5 though, all in the South.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, 4 out of the 5 states that they say are all out of the South. Maybe it's just weather because it's warmer down here. You know what I'm saying? It's a warmer climate.
Again, why would it always is funny, and I want to ask Miles Sims about this again, because you know he's committed to Michigan, and I know he got family from up that way. But I'm just sitting there like, you know, man, just as a Southern athlete, boy,
we saw one kid.
That one winner,
the kid that decommitted to Penn State.
Yeah, Justin Fields.
Justin, like,
well, and I want to see what Isaiah thought after 1 year at Marshall. I want to really. It would be nice to talk to him.
Ooh, yeah, that's
after he endures a winter.
I love talking to the one that go to Marshall to West Virginia.
Yeah,
and they go there one winter, and it's like.
Because my advice for those kids all the time, take your trip when it's cold.
Let me tell you what Keon gonna tell you. Stand next to the heater. Stand next to the heater.
Like, yeah, that boy from Georgia right there. Look at that.
It's a different kind of cold. Like I say, we took our recruiting trip. I'm telling you.
He said he wore 2 pairs of socks too.
You're gonna need more.
Probably take the ankles, the sides.
He said you got to stand next to the heater.
When me and Kobe, listen, when we got off the plane, we hadn't even seen the school. We were at the airport and made our mind up right there. Nah, it's too cold up here. I mean, it's a different kind of cold. And when you talk about a Southern kid who, you know, we get 2 weeks of winter. We may get a snowstorm, what we call snowstorm.
Yeah, we be,
you know, couple inches.
Get a half an inch. We done for those same day. You know, it's funny. I'm thinking about Mario last week when he said he stepped off at FAMU. You were like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Fam, you change some lifestyles down when you go into that area, man. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's. I would like to talk to. Yeah, let's make sure Wendy.
Yeah,
we had that first winter. Let's bring him on in here. Let's bring him on in here and say. So tell us about Marshall now.
and it's so funny because I was thinking about Sheldon. No, Sheldon's up there. Marshall also.
You going to Marshall too?
It's going to be a different. Like you're so used to as a running back. Them hits different in August than in November when they're cold.
First time went to Chicago in February, my life changed.
Yeah,
I thought it was dog. It ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, Marlon Thompson. Yeah, you got to break out the North Face. Yes, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
I say your Georgia coat
ain't good.
Not gonna work at Huntington, West Virginia. That's too difficult. Do your winter shopping up there.
Yeah.
Right.
Take your money to get your coat up there, man.
Yeah.
Wendy sending all her kids up there. I'm telling Wendy to quit sending her kids up there. She should have.
They got a pipeline.
I know, right? Wendy sending all her kids up there, man. Stop it, Wendy.
Maybe they come down here.
Maybe it's the green. Maybe it's the green.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe it's the green.
It's the green.
It's the green.
They show up. Let me show. They show up to get them kids.
I know that Wendy and Jeff all up in Marshall.
Wait, man, how she gonna give us the fist and then say we got a phone call? Yeah, you did. Oh, you did that. Okay, so I get the phone call when we come back.
We'll do the call when we come back.
Okay.
Stay with us.
Yeah, quick break.
It's a crush.
Yeah.
Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Deliberate dumbing down.
Dumb down society.
Deliberate dumbing down of America.
Dumb down public. Why would they do this? Sensation Station Network. Radio, not dumb down.
Hey man, we're going to the Crush second hour, brought to you by the College Football League. Registration is now open. The College Football League provides a high school feeder youth football and cheer program for kids in K through 5th grade in Cobb County, Paulding County, Marietta City, and Roswell City schools. Go to collegefootball.com for more information. Hey caller, what you crushing on? Let's start with that front.
Hey, Macy Blaze, I'm crushing on the show.
What's up, Mike?
Well, having some difficult days, but I called in to talk about that northern cold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speak on it, Mike.
Speak on that, Mike, man.
And I had one of my friends, he's from Terre Haute, Indiana. Boy, he said when it really gets to snowing up there and all, he was on a college campus one day and it was just snowing so much. They told him don't even go outside and all. He could just freeze to death walking from one building to the other.
Hey, you know one of our favorite stories, Mike, is Booby. When he went to Chicago and it was snowing, I think, 8 inches or something. He thought he was going to stay in the house. He got a call from the Chicago Bear like, no, bro. Roads are open. Get to here. So we ain't using it up there, Mike, man. Because you know us, we'll freeze up there, man.
Yeah, Stanley Pritchard got the same story.
Snow in Chicago, man.
Boy, it's life-changing up there, Mike. It's life-changing, Mike. How you doing that, bro? How you feeling, man?
I'm just trying to make one more day, that's all.
Hey, man, we got you. We got you. You know we got you, cuz.
We got you, cuz. We got you. Man, thanks as always, Mike, for calling us, though, bro.
All right, then.
All right, man. What number did Mike call us?
Mike called the show at 678-613-5857.
Somebody said, tell everybody again that story about Marshall. I think people don't really understand how you change commitments off of one plane visit.
Listen, so, you know, we first of all, we were shocked that Marshall was even interested in some kids from Atlanta Public School. I mean, what we know.
That's back in the day.
That's back. So, you know, Coach came out a couple of times, watched things like, you know, I'm gonna invite you and Kobe to Huntington in West Virginia. We was like, cool. Man, that weekend we flew up. First of all, once we landed at the airport, where are we? Where is this? Man, when they opened that door, and no sir, it was so cold.
Just the door.
And I can remember like the outfit I had on. I had on like one of them, you know, college jogging suits. Had on my little college jogging suit.
I thought you were doing something.
I had a little jacket on, bro. I had a windbreaker.
It broke you, did it?
Nah, bro. So from the door to the car to the ride, me and Kobe had already said we hadn't even seen the campus yet. We ride through the woods. We like, yeah, bro. Nah, we ain't doing it. Nah. We gonna commit? Nah, we're not gonna commit here, man.
So when you tell your kids to go, do y'all try to make them do a winter visit to see?
You know, honestly, for ours, I try and tell them to go whenever they can.
Okay.
But I usually try and get them on one unofficial during just any time,
right.
And then I usually try and get them up there in the opposite season. Does that make
Yeah.
So that they're seeing like hot and cold or neutral. So you need to see something because, like you said, we're not really cut out. If you've lived here your whole entire life, we just not cut out for that kind of weather.
You get 45, we like, man, it's cold out there.
Right, I'm suited and booted, and so trying to explain that to them, making sure that you're okay with standing outside practicing.
Yes.
Because I'm like, if y'all are complaining about practicing and it's cold, when November, when it's time for playoffs, and we're outside.
Yeah.
If you complaining about this, you don't need to go to a school up north. You need to go further south to school, baby. Because this isn't going to work for you.
But those are factors in this recruiting process.
Right.
Like you have to take all of this into consideration.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of times kids don't really clearly see the big picture. And like I said, man, if you come to a cold weather school You need to go when it's cold.
Right. And I mean, there's some kids, I'm telling you, some kids that I come in contact with, and they're like, I want to go to a cold weather school. I love playing when it's cold. Great, that's for you.
That's right.
I won't be there to visit you stuff in September.
Hey, we're going to take a break. But I can't wait to talk to, during our recap, talk to our personist, our intern who plays.
Who endures
that
tough winters.
Those winters every year. Hey, but when we come back, man, it's that time, man. It's time for a little wisdom.
A little wisdom. We're trying to have us some music right last week. Hopefully get it right.
Yeah, we got
to work on
Brian.
Brian.
I don't know what he brought out.
Yeah, Leah.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
95 South last week. We'll be right back.
It's a Sensation Station, Wealth Nation collaboration celebrating 7 years going hard in Always Radio. The Go Hard, Go Home Summer Series returns. It kicks off at Red Martini Lounge July 6th with multi-platinum selling artist Silk the Shocker. Silk the Shocker performing all those hits with the celebrity red carpet brought to you by The Hype Magazine. It's no limit forever. The Hype Magazine, Wealth Nation, and Sensation Station Network celebrating 7 years goes hard July 6th at Red Martini Lounge. Tickets only $10. Get more info at ssnatl.com.
I know you got a man and all.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
1 in 7 Americans will struggle with addiction during their lifetime. Want to know how you can help? Go to heretolisten.com for tips and tools to help turn addiction around. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain, it's a chain reaction.
Invest $49 a month at a real gym.
For more info, go to facebook.com/Jeans Body Tech.
Y'all need anything else?
Sensation Station Network.
I'm Nicole Carr with Channel 2 Action News, and you're listening to The Crush on the Sensation Station Network.
We ready? Yes, sir. You gotta let that. Yeah. So y'all know, man, we do it every Wednesday, man. We had to get a music. Brian, so you didn't do that last week for Wendy, man. Wendy's Wisdom Time. Wendy, what you got for him today?
Man, so today I want to talk about some common mistakes that go on with recruiting. You know, cause it's about to get started. Or if it never really goes away. That's the crazy part.
But you get a clean slate now. Some of y'all get a clean slate.
Right. You know, right now y'all doing a little 7-on-7. Y'all doing some summer practice, that type of thing. But, you know, this thing is about to get started again. So just the thing, remember you need to one of the big mistakes that people do is they don't concentrate on academics. And we have stressed this so much on this show.
That's job one.
Yeah, that's job one.
That's job one.
Don't wait until it's too late to try and go back and focus on your academics.
That's job one.
If you come to somebody 11th and 12th grade year and you already have a 1 point something,
you're done.
It might be over for you.
You're done.
Now you're putting yourself in a situation that you really may not want to be in, and that's looking at like a community college or something like that, or a JUCO. And so make sure that you are putting your focus where it needs to be from the beginning,
right?
Because it'll make everything else easier for you in the long run. Another thing I want to talk about is, and this is something Coach Ken and I have been going back and forth with, and he's been posting a lot about, is believing that someone else is going to take care of your recruiting process. Look, it's your responsibility.
Common mistake.
It's your responsibility, and your parents.
Super common mistake.
You know, you can't, and that's like saying, you know, the old saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Right.
You don't want any one person that responsible for you and what may happen to you in the next phase of your life. Like, who does that? I wouldn't give anybody that much control over my life. You know, there are things that you can do, sending emails, reaching out to people, calling. When they come, when you go on campus for these camps, make sure they know that you're going to be there. We talked about that last week. There are so many things that you can do. You need to make sure that you're doing those and make sure that they are seeing you, seeing your film, and you're keeping it in front of those people. Another thing is having a false sense of security. Man, don't you let down before that senior year. It is not signed, sealed, and delivered until you sign that LOI.
Boy.
It's a false sense of security. I see it happen all the time.
Every day.
They want to do this verbal early, and then like they act like they don't have to play that senior year. No. That's not how it works. You need to keep playing. So that letter signed, that piece of paper is in front of you.
They evaluating all the way to the end.
It's a verbal.
It's
That's
just
all
verbal.
I'm going to say.
And as we keep trying to tell y'all, it's more verbals out here than scholarships to give.
Right.
Just want y'all to understand that. they over verbal.
Yeah. And then lastly, I want to say is people contacting too few schools, even when they do reach out to people. You know, everyone wants to go D1. We talk about all the big shiny things, but there are so many schools out there. So many schools that have football programs, basketball, soccer, swimming, golf, lacrosse. Open up your eyes.
Right.
Research a little bit harder,
Right.
and also see exactly where you fit in at any particular school. Make sure that if your goal is to go there and to play, that's exactly what you can go there and do, and not just go and be.
Stop talking about I'm only gonna send my film to these 2 schools.
Yeah.
Stop.
Gotta be smarter than that.
Stop it. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, because a lot of people don't understand. The more you put yourself out there, the more opportunity.
Look, you may not get contacted back on number 1, but by number 25, I guarantee you someone has contacted you back.
Trust me, we have
at least one.
We have these discussions.
Man,
now.
Coach Cannon is great at social media commentary.
Yeah.
If only we can get him on the microphone.
Boy, the chair, show
That's a
him.
wide open.
Show him his chair. Show him his chair.
The empty microphone right there, Coach Cannon. There you go.
This is this. Coach, they're right here, Coach. Hey, you right there, buddy. We'll be right back.
Great leaders aren't born, they're made. And not just anywhere. They're made in special places by special qualified trainers in places like the Academy of Creative Coaching. The Academy of Creative Coaching is an international certification program with courses in health and wellness coaching, spiritual coaching, relationship coaching, executive coaching, life coaching, and cultural competency coaching. Courses are online, hybrid, or face-to-face. The Academy of Creative Coaching is empowering coaches to empower the world. Make a positive change in yourself and the world. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college. This is beyond a simple donation. It's the opportunity for America to invest in its kids and take an active stake in the future of the country. The return on your investment isn't money. What you get back is knowing you protected our potential. So one day, that potential can grow up to become surgeons and architects, executives and engineers, people who can change the future just by being a part of it. My name is Alicia, and I am your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. A public service announcement brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
1 in 7 Americans will struggle with addiction during their lifetime. Want to know how you can help? Go to heretolisten.com for tips and tools to help turn addiction around. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Killer Mike, Killer Kia from the Ville. You checking me out right now on the Sensation Station Network. Make sure you tune in, suckers.
All day. I'm sorry. We ain't gonna say that. Hey, man, we're back. Crew 101, man. Show number
45, baby. Show number 45.
I'm gonna go way back on this. Kenny Easley.
Ooh. You remember him? Ooh. Kenny Easley make you think twice about coming over.
Yeah, boy. Seattle.
He wore too many wristbands for me, though.
Yeah,
wristband. His wristband was way up to his elbow.
But wristband was the thing back
No, man.
You know what wristband?
I was not a wristband fan. You know, I would wear my wristband on my ankles. Yeah.
I used to wear the wristband between the old red wristband and headband.
I would wear them like on picture day. Yeah. But I couldn't play them. They too big.
They did. That's why when they get loose,
I put it on my ankle. Yeah.
Hey, man, let's get into the recruiting roundtable, man. What you got for us, dog?
Hey, man, so our next discussion before we get to that roundtable topic, athletes, and again, most of today's show came from emails and requests we've been getting from our parents out here. So athletes, if you had a good weekend at a college camp, update your profile.
Absolutely.
Update your profile. Shout out to Mel Morrison. Her son has been killing camp season right now. Killing it. So once you get all of your updates and stuff from the camp, put it out there.
Put it on your Twitter.
Put it, yes.
All of these college coaches, go DM them because you can talk to them.
Right.
And say, hey, coach, I just followed you. I'm going to put my, here's my huddle. Then send them your information. That's actually the best way to get, because that comes to their phones.
Right. And what's crazy about it, it was another kid that had, it was the Georgia camp last week. Good 40 time, good vertical, all this good little stuff. He out here talking about other crazy stuff, and not one time on his Twitter put up what he did at camp. See? Like he ran a 4.4.
A lot of people
at the Georgia camp.
Not focused.
And that's the thing. That's
but he on Twitter talking about shout out to Ray them.
And that'd be the disappointing thing. You need to keep. The kids need to understand that they are business at this age as well.
Marketing yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
At this point, you're still, even though it's the scholarship, you're trying to get to that next level. And so if you do have a good camp, everybody need to know you have a good camp. That's what Twitter's for now. Make sure if you'd had a good camp back in the day, everybody...
You would have known about it by the time you would have known about it at the camp, because I would have been like, hey!
You got the phone quick.
I just killed them.
phone, baby!
You would know I killed them. Hashtag killed them. Hashtag sign me.
And that's the thing. We talk about this all the time. We just hope, and I tell kids now when they ask me, I say, use social media as your, don't just use it to talk trash.
Right.
Use it as a business tool. And I know you don't want to think that way, but you want to go to this school, everybody's watching. That's how they look.
Listen.
That's the first thing they do. They check you out on Twitter.
Listen, every coach has a Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every coach has a Twitter. Every coach.
If they do, they might be looking like a woman. They might change do something.
Now they got the other staff for that part.
They got the other staff for that.
But every coach has a Twitter, because
on that social media.
That's how they recruit today. That's the biggest part of it.
You got to take care of yourself.
Willie Cannon, man, he talks some. Why should they put it on Twitter? It's the head coach's job to get their kid offer. Parents, I'm gonna tell y'all this one more time.
Y'all waiting on the head coach.
Wait on the head coach you want to, and then you gonna be mad around here. Cause again, only so much the head coach can do. You can do more. This was crazy.
Like
parents,
that's a problem.
You can do more than your head coach, and that's real.
Yeah. It's not like Coach Cannon got some.
That's really because gone are the days where, like, as coaches, we could get together and say we're gonna take these 10, 12 kids to this camp. No. Coaches can't do that no more. You can't put no kids in the car no more.
Right.
You can't do it.
You know what it is too? Parents have a false sense of reality. So they think that their kid is this. And like right now, how you're going around to 7-on-7s, and the kid is at the 7-on-7 and ain't doing nothing. And not that that's true game. I get it. But you're not doing nothing at all.
Well, not on top of you not doing nothing.
But then you expected offers.
Yeah, but who's there?
Right.
Who did you
expect to see that?
Who there? I mean, it's so many 707s going on, and if 24/7 or rivals or somebody not there, or you don't have somebody up on the hill videotaping it to share it with anybody, I mean, who gonna see
But
it?
again, if your kids still ain't doing nothing while they there.
You know, and it's a kid I saw. He put up. I mean, he kept up how many catches and yards at 707. I'm like, but.
And I hate to be that dude.
Where the footage?
I don't want to sound like a petty dude, but publications don't get you into college. All of them, they look good.
They can hype you.
They put your star, but they don't give you scholarships.
But that coach gonna look at that film. Let me see what he doing when the ball not, like I say, not your highlight tape. Let me see what he doing when the ball not coming his way.
Hey man, we come back, man. You know, the fist up, man. So
yeah, without round table next though.
Round table.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Major key alert. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Hey, in the house, what you say now? Sensation Station Network live with the Crush Sports Talk Radio Show. I am Derek Fraser. I'm with Vicky Manuel tonight. Y'all can forget about it.
You stupid. Yeah, I said that. I apologize, Leah. Let me apologize to our producer. Hey, man, we're back, man. We're about to get into this round table discussion real quick. Macy, yo, what's the topic, bro?
So here we go once again. Athletes and parents complaining about exposure. And they not applying the process. Again, listen, we're in a digital age. Information, flyers, camp updates, blah, it's so many different ways for you guys to find out what's going on in the recruiting world. Yet, y'all won't do it. And then, as Coach said, y'all getting mad because you feel like nobody's working for you. How many times do we have to say, parents, this is just as much your responsibility as the coach. Matter of fact, it's more of your responsibility. Who gonna push your child more than you? Who gonna do it? Talk about it, Wendy.
Well, you know what I think it is now. Like, parents want coaches to be the parents. That's one of the issues that I'm seeing now. They don't want to discipline or do anything to their own kid. They kind of want it to all run through school, and some of it can. I agree that some things can run through the sport. If you've done something at school that we can handle that at the field or at the basketball court. But that doesn't relieve a parent from being a parent. And that doesn't relieve you of your responsibilities. And that is your child. And at the end of the day, that is who you are ultimately responsible for.
Start at home.
So it starts there. If they don't want to do it, then they can't expect anybody else to do it either. But again, like we were just saying, you have all these different opportunities that kids can take advantage of, and then you don't show up for those opportunities, but then you have questions after the fact. You know, what are you doing as a parent, and what is your student athlete doing to put themselves in the best position possible? And not showing up for camps when you know that there are going to be plenty of colleges there, that's not working in your favor. That's the fastest and easiest way to get exposure when you know the colleges are going to be there.
Talk about it, Glaze.
At the end of the day, man, the kids are there for only a short period of time. And you want them to have the best future possible. And the only way you can make sure they have the best future is if you're taking care of it now. Don't wait. I can't stand and wait for a coach, man. I mean, the coaches, if you got a coach that does that, that's awesome. But coaches got to worry about, honestly, their jobs, their next batch of kids.
So much more.
You got so much. And if you're in certain schools in Georgia, you got to worry about teaching, grades, tests. Take care of your kids, man. Because at the end of the day, once they're gone, I'm learning that now because I'm going to be on a whole bunch of visits soon. We're going school to school. We're going to be talking. We're doing ACTs. I have to know everything. So when at the end of the day, if she doesn't go or get something, I can say, that's us. Well, I want to say, well, coach didn't give it a grade that she needed or did that thing.
Parent, we lay down the foundation, the work ethic, the expectation. It comes from us. It starts with us.
Yeah.
And then the coach really is the, assistance. He okay, I'm gonna give you this little extra. But for the most part, your work ethic, can't no coach give you the work ethic. I'm just gonna be honest with you. No, coaches cannot coach effort at all.
Energy or effort.
And it goes both with parents. Like, who you gonna be mad at the end of the day when your child sitting there looking crazy on signing day, watching all your homeboys, but his homeboys when they made all those trips.
Yeah.
And this was so crazy. This the Maiden kid we were talking about, who mom gave that advice. They live in Texas. They are coming down here for 2 weeks to train with Coach Carter.
Yeah.
Like, that's the sacrifice she making coming from Texas to Atlanta.
But that's what has to happen.
You see a lot of parents. I love to hear the parents say, "Our vacation was around this kid." Everybody know when you
just let them know. While we were in Orlando, guess whose campus we went to? Central Florida.
Yeah, I like Central.
You didn't see the camp video. I went to.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Y'all did it. Y'all did it big.
I'm like, please don't post that with me.
We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna continue this when we come back, man.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And leave the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Indoor baseball, anyone?
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's a Sensation Station Wealth Nation collaboration celebrating 7 years going hard in Always Radio. The Go Hard, Go Home Summer Series returns. It kicks off at Red Martini Lounge July 6th with multi-platinum selling artist Silk the Shocker. Silk the Shocker performing all hits with the celebrity red carpet brought to you by The Hype Magazine. It's no limit forever. The Hype Magazine, Wealth Nation, and Sensation Station Network celebrating 7 years goes hard July 6th at Red Martini Lounge. Tickets only $10. Get more info at ssnatl.com.
I know you got a man and all. Move on. And move my way.
If you're looking for that ratchet, you're in the wrong place. It's the nation's urban internet station, Sensation Station Network.
is Coach Greg Thompson. Tune in to The Crush. SSNATL.com.
Hey, we're back. So make sure if Maya comes, you gonna really kick him off the stage?
Man, nah, I ain't gonna kick Maya off the stage.
No, I'm talking Silk.
Oh yeah, Silk. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna do like all the Silk verses. Like if he do his favorite, well, he only got like a couple of albums, but my favorite album is Charged to the Game. So I know all the.
Hey man, we're back, man. We're talking about responsibility of the parents, man, and trying to.
Yes, parent, it's your job.
Make sure you understand. At the end of the day, man, until that kid is pretty much out of your hands, you need to take care of him. Please don't put it on nobody else. Please, because honestly, a coach that's 30 kids graduating. Got to worry about 30 kids. He got about 30 kids. And you got how many kids you got to worry about, mate?
Boy, one.
One kid.
One. That one that's passport.
You got one kid.
And I think about my guy. Shout out to my guy Kelvin Smith, son, getting ready to go into a senior year at Redan. Since the season was over, this kid has been playing on every travel type squad. He played against they played against Team Canada. Then they played another American All-Star team. Every week this kid is somewhere. Chain baseball, Dwayne Robinson. They down in Florida.
Right now.
16U, 18U.
Yep.
You know, Bernard Crawford's son.
Yep.
Right now, it was he just was what county is that down there? Clayton County Player of the Year.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's still out here grinding. And these are highly recruited. Kevin Smith's son is committed to Missouri to play baseball. They still out here grinding. But that's the parent that's putting these kids in that situation.
And sacrificing.
They sacrificing. Listen, Kevin, he say this all the time. As bad as I want to buy a new car, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, one of my best friends calls me all the time. He is like, man, you are like the best mom. You sacrifice all the time. And I'm like, it's not about being the best mom. It's just about making your kids or giving them the best opportunity you can for them to be successful in what they're trying to be successful in. My thing is, and I'm sure you look at this the same way, both of you all, if my kid is doing their best, then I'm going to make sure that you have everything that you need to be successful in it. And when you stop giving energy and effort, then I'm going to start pulling some of that monetary support back for those things that you're trying to do. Because as long as you're doing it, I will make sure you have the best trainer. I'm going to make sure you have whatever you need to be successful.
I just wish kids could come over to the boot camp we have in the morning when all of the college kids who come home and some of the high school kids to listen to some of the stories, to listen to like a Lee Anthony Williams who going to Clemson, or AJ Terrell who going to Clemson, or a couple of the kids, Miles Sims' brother, he's at Howard, to hear their stories and to talk to the parents. The parents who are sitting in the cars waiting on their kid, they like, listen, before he go do anything else today, he coming to get this workout. He coming to get this workout. When Lee Anthony and AJ show up on Clemson campus, listen, any workout that Dabo got ready for them, listen, nothing compared to what Coach Carter got to know. Like, we had to flip a tire for 4 miles. Them kids never complained.
So, yeah.
Because they understand the work they getting.
That's right, that's why I ain't being there.
Nah, the ladies didn't have to flip the tire 4 miles.
Clearly.
Y'all just ran. They just ran that day.
4 miles?
Yeah, they
I'd have been on the side of the road.
Still don't help sometimes.
Right.
Wendy, you got to jump in, Wendy.
First of all, like, this is my question, though. Where is the beginner course? Because, see...
There's no such thing.
No, there is.
Business is not a beginning.
Let me tell you something. I cannot go all in on day one. I'm going to need to, like, work my way up.
Lay down, bleed a while, get up and fight some more. That's the motto.
Hey, man, we'll be right back.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place finish first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior task and drill.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Hello, everybody. It's Rodell Lewis, inviting you to join the Jen and Rodell in the ATL show on SSNATL.com as we simulcast with 247praiseradio.com Saturday starting at 8 a.m.
Oh, my God!
It's a taste of tradition where we play great gospel music, great artist interviews, and a lot of fun. That's wonderful. So join Jen and Rodell in the ATL as we get our praise on 247praiseradio.com, simulcasting on SSNATL.com.
My savings are gone.
Okay, where were they last?
Here, right before I spent them on that vacation to Aruba.
Weird. Not weird. Not saving now means no money later. For free ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
This is University of Georgia linebacker Demetrius Douglas. You're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
You heard from him. I like that with Demetrius Douglas. How them other drops going? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, there's a lot of drops out there, too. Yeah. That's a lot of drops out there.
A lot of people talk. But, hey, man, we're back, man. The mind is not playing tricks on us. You're in Recruiting 101, show number 45. The Sean Rooks show. Ooh, that was like Sean Rooks.
We're going to keep that moving.
Keep it moving. We got that next topic. Make sure what we got, brother.
Hey, man, so it's a young fella that follows us on Twitter, and he likes to ask us a lot of questions. And one of the things I wanted to express to him, and express this to everybody now, humility during the recruiting process. There's a long time between your verbal and you signing the LOI. Kids, remain humble during this process. So many things can happen between now and signing day. So many things. I watched a kid at 707 pull a hamstring. I saw a highly recruited kid break his ankle. Funny how your Twitter talk gonna change after that. Remain humble during this process. Talk about it, Wendy.
Again, I just said something about it. You know, it's not signed, sealed, and delivered until you,
Boy.
you get that John Hancock on that LOI, and it actually until it gets faxed back in and they received it.
Right.
Now you better get yours back in. Let me be quiet. Okay. So, yeah. Who's that? Kendrick Lamar sings that song.
Be humble.
Be humble.
Be humble.
Let me tell you. And then also too, just because you sign one, I mean you gonna get there and do anything that first year. So you still gotta be humble. You still gotta go out there and work for stuff. You fresh meat again.
It's a list, and we do it all the time. It's a list of high profile, high ranked kids who didn't bust a grape when they got on campus.
Man,
they didn't.
Y'all, these kids, and you know, I don't know if that is a is that a thing because they get offers early and get that interest? I don't even want to say offers. We should say interest. Let's go with the word interest.
Because a lot of y'all lying about the blessed to receive.
Right. So let's go with interest. So is it because they're getting a lot of interest early that they get the big head and they like?
Yeah, I mean, it gotta be.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm dealing with that with a kid now. You see him and we want to tell him, and I hate to say that because one of the tragic things I ever seen was this kid that I used to play with. He was a freshman when I was a senior in high school. When he got to be a senior, he was balling out and all that, tore his knee.
Yeah.
And then I saw him, and he's about to go to this school, all that, and I don't want to wish injury on no one, but you want to make sure. That's why we always talk about make sure your grades good, make sure you're good standards, you're not talking trash, you're good.
Everything else in order.
So if you do have that, and you can't go to the certain schools now, they try to, because school will turn their back. Once you hurt, you dead to them sometimes.
Yeah.
You might need another school, and that's when that humility that had another school to come get you.
Right.
Yeah. And it's funny. One of my college coaching friends, he always say when they have like kids with similar interests, and I mean similar measurements or whatever, and head coach they call it stand on the table.
Yeah.
And the coach be like, okay, would you put your coaching salary on this kid?
Yeah.
So I ain't put no salary on nobody, child. That's what I can say, because I like to go shopping.
That's a lot to ask for.
I tell the kids all the time at school, don't do nothing crazy, because Ms. Golston likes to go shopping. I'm not putting my paycheck on the line for none of y'all.
You put the check on for who?
And you know, the humbleness that you have to have during the like I say, because it is a long listen. You don't know how the season gonna play out. Yeah, you don't put the work in. Yeah, you know the offense. Yeah, you making all these plays 7-on-7. Listen, when the lights come on and the band march in and people buying tickets, it's a whole different ball game.
And it's just not that sport. It's all sports. I mean, you go out there and think you got the world by the chain. I used a good term.
And that's why we talk about. That's why we talk about these grades, like, cause at least be smart.
Yeah.
Get your degree and be productive, because all of y'all not going to be stars on college campus.
3.5 open a lot more doors than 1.5.
Wow.
Because you got a 1.5. Whitney can't do nothing for you.
Nothing.
Whitney can work all day, but that 1.5 going to always stand at the top.
Wow.
And your mind won't be playing tricks on you. So we'll be right back.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes?
How could he do this to you? And for Sheila, she has split ends.
B, console her.
Oh, sweetie, this is going to happen a lot. 4, maybe 5 more times before you get married.
C, take charge.
Got to get this all straightened out. Give a little talking to, man to man, mano a mano. Hey, Steve. It's now a good time? No? Okay, no problem. Bye.
Or D, help her find a new boyfriend.
I know a great place to meet boys. The internet. Nice, single boys. Never mind. How about some ice cream?
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
When it comes to saving money, don't act like a baby.
Goo goo gaga.
Be the boss and make a budget.
I'm the boss, baby.
You're not the boss of me.
I am the boss of you.
Are not.
M2.
Are not.
M2.
Need a little help?
Aren't you gonna do any work?
I'm very busy delegating.
Create a personalized savings plan.
We can share.
You obviously didn't go to business school.
And get other tools and tips at feedthepig.org. Brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Major key alert. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
I'm Paul George of the Indiana Pacers. When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke. So I want you to learn to spot a stroke fast. F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911. I'm Paul George. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Kia McEwen with Ivory Chevrolet, hanging out with my boys Emmanuel and Maceo on The Crush on the wonderful Sensation Station Network. Yeah.
I see you. Go ahead. Jesus. Man, the mic be hot at the commercial.
She come on my car.
See my mom. Cut us all off. So I be way over there. Not gonna catch me saying nothing crazy.
Yeah, Cole. Now, minute here commercial. Like,
I ain't been to principal office in a long time. I ain't trying to go back.
Ain't no quarters to give.
I gotta do it. Burn me one time.
Hey, we back, man. Recruiting. Oh. Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to everybody who's about to go to school. I'm looking, man. I see people now in June going to school. These seniors, and I can see the eyes too. They be like, boy. It's a whole different experience.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. You talking about that? Jaden Hunter was like the Instagram Live king.
Yeah.
Since he done got on campus.
I don't see him no more.
Boy. Instagram, I was out of sight, out of mind.
Because it's funny, when we came up, we didn't really get to school in like July or August. Yeah. Kids get to school.
Boy.
Minute they out of the other one.
Yeah.
They jumping into the other one.
They there fast.
Cause who? Oh, I also see the girl from Mays, the point guard.
Yeah.
She's already at Kennesaw State.
She already there?
Yeah. They working hard now.
Yeah, my last kid's leaving Friday.
Yeah.
It's different than what it used to be.
Yeah, they ain't wasting no time because, Lee Anthony and AJ, this they last week working out with us.
Yeah, they gotta go.
They gone.
This week.
And that's the reason I brought that up because I've seen some pictures of kids. And them eyes go from Cause you ain't the big dude no more.
No, you
just like what you were just saying.
Yeah, no, you just a guy now.
You just
You gotta make a name for yourself.
Yeah, you a true jag, and the higher profile kid you are, the more notice they give you.
Yeah, cause you know you go there now, you pretty much, unless you a stud, you scout team.
Yeah,
you running plays.
Yeah,
cause they really, they really looking for you to be second, third year. They ain't looking for you to be freshman year.
And it's funny when we worked the Mike Vick camp, that they Coach Hood, two of the guys who worked the camp, they were older than Coach Hood when they got to South Carolina, and he was like, man, we had read about him coming in, and he was like, all the upper class corners were like, oh yeah, we're going with the Rook. yeah, and he was like, every day he they would tell him, hey man, but learn how to get out that jam, or you ain't gonna never play.
I mean, I just thought it was funny because I know I've seen Wendy on planes.
Yeah,
just dropping kids off. It's
Isaiah probably looking at the wall right now. He probably like,
this man. It's like shit life, man.
Oh, my baby.
Hey man, we got a caller, Basio.
Hey caller, what your question on?
Hey, this is Sam Watley. How y'all doing today?
What up, Sam?
Sam. What's going on?
I didn't want anything. I just wanted to call in and show y'all some love. And I know that this Sunday is Father's Day, so I want to wish y'all happy Father's Day and all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you always pushing us, Sam. You always make me do some extra work, Sam. I appreciate you.
Sam that guy, man. Sam that guy.
I always make me do some extra reads. Sam, I be like,
everybody in order.
I say, now where he get that article from?
Yeah.
I gotta go read some more.
Yeah, Sam, you keep me on my toes, Sam. That's why I don't comment too fast, because I don't want to sound stupid. But thank you as always, Sam, for being with us, man. We appreciate it, bro. As always.
All right, man.
Appreciate the love, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
All right, man. What's the number that Sam called?
Man, Sam called it folks at 678-613-5857.
Man, you can't jump on the article too quick. You have to just read them, man. Make sure.
But I think I read everything. Then Sam put something like, I ain't read that.
Gotcha.
Really?
But it's funny when we talking about just the changes going back from you was the guy to you go back. It's like when we saw Coach Thompson at the baseball thing the other day. I forever love that guy.
Coach Thompson, my dude.
I forever love that guy. I can remember like as a senior watching all my partners sign on sign. Like I didn't sign on sign today, cause I had a big chip on my shoulder, and I was like, you know what, man, bump that. I'm gonna wait on this.
You know my story. I wasn't playing sport. I went to tab and Coach Thomas was like, well, you want to run some? You want to play some football? Hey, Coach, here I come, man.
Man, I forever love that dude for giving me the opportunity, man.
But I always say, man, I want y'all. I know y'all see it, but if you ever see kids, I know this is dating myself, but there was an episode of Different Stroke back in the day, and Willis went to college, and Willis was like, I'm about to drop out of school. He's like, why? Because I ain't a man no more. He's like, in high school, I was the man, but in college, I'm just that dude, and I'm seeing that in these kids' eyes, like, yo, I ain't the dude no more.
Like, say, if y'all looking for Jaden Hunter to give y'all that update, not happening. He's somewhere with his head in an iPad.
Yeah, you got to learn.
Studying play or dying on the track.
Cause they running you,
boy.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna ask Wendy, how many of those your kids leave and they be like,
this real.
They're real.
Oh yeah, all the time.
They're real.
Isaiah called me for second day. Day after I left him, he was like, "Man, we just sat in class for 3 hours. That man talked the whole 3 hours." I said, "Oh, get used to it." Somebody let us take a break at 9 o'clock, a 10-minute break. We had to come back in, and he kept going. I was like, "Baby, get used to it."
Quarterback.
He might get used to that. He gonna be in meetings a lot.
And he's a good student.
He was in there for 3 hours. Coaches can talk, y'all. We'll be right back.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Your health is at stake. Diabetes, gout, high blood pressure, inflammation, and joint pain, even weight loss. It's time to end your battle. The Abundant Life Movement is dedicated to the building of generational health by transforming your water with the power of alkaline to improve hydration and fight against acidic and unhealthy conditions in the body. Here's a testimonial from Linda Rogers Brown and Pamela McMillan.
2011, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had no pain and no symptoms associated with that illness. It's a silent killer. I was introduced to Extreme X2O alkaline water, and within 2 days of drinking it, I was off all my pain medicine, and now we're 6 years strong, no chemo, no radiation, no cancer.
I am a 3-time cancer survivor. I was born with thyroid cancer. By being on the alkaline products allowed me to be able to cope currently with colon cancer. Now I'm able to function and be more mobile within 3 days of being on the product.
Extreme X2O, when the water you're drinking is damaging your health. Extreme X2O. For more info, AbundantLifeMovement.com or call 910-527-2260.
It's a Sensation Station, Wealth Nation collaboration celebrating 7 years going hard in Always Radio. The Go Hard, Go Home Summer Series returns. It kicks off at Red Martini Lounge July 6th with multi-platinum selling artist Silk the Shocker. Silk the Shocker performing all those hits with the celebrity red carpet brought to you by The Hype Magazine. It's no limit forever. The Hype Magazine, Wealth Nation, and Sensation Station Network celebrating 7 years goes hard July 6th at Red Martini Lounge. Tickets only $10. Get more info at ssnatl.com.
I know you got a man and all. Move on and move my way.
I'm Fred Khalil of CBS 46 Sports. You're listening to The Crush on the Sensation Station Network.
Hey, we're going into this Crush recap brought to you by
Blunt Power.
The Blunt Power 3 sprays last for days. You can find out more about
Blunt Power.
I'm going to their website, bluntpower.com. I'm going to their Facebook or Twitter page at Blunt Power. Somebody act like she didn't know it was 9:51.
Yeah, she act like
it's a
she
Wednesday.
don't know her.
And like you don't know it's that time.
Came too fast.
Yeah. She over there cutting up videos and pictures and all that stuff.
She getting it in over there, too.
Everybody know with Maceo.
Yeah, they know. They always say, hey, man, the Instagram boy controlled it today.
So, Kennedy, whatever. What did you learn today? First of all, Kennedy, answer my question. How cold is it up there with you?
Oh, it's very cold. And I play indoor sports, so So they're talking about decide where you want to go and kind of figure out the game plan before the game hit. That's the thing. Like, don't. It's very cold. Like,
she got
soul snatching cold, and it's not like we gotta my campus is not that big, so it's not like we have a little bus that take you from point A to point B. Nah, you gotta walk, and you gotta plan about a 15-20 minute walk to get from at least my house to the gym, and I have to be at the gym every day. So buy a down coat up there when it's on sale in the spring. Like, even from Jersey to Massachusetts, all of them. No, don't do it.
What the coldest is gotten? That you had to walk in.
Somewhere below freezing. Something below freezing, and it was snow outside, and I thought it was gonna be a snow day. Like, I'm from Georgia, we get an inch of ice. I'm like, ooh, shut down. Nah, it was a blizzard, and we had to hike in the blizzard to class, to practice, to everything. So
Gore-Tex boots.
Yeah, get some snow boots, get some long johns. You ain't got no dress code, so you can wear all them sweats, all them coats. I layer up. Like, when you were young, you didn't want to wear them coats. Now I want to wear them coats.
So we telling y'all people, it's real. So what did you learn today?
Oh, I like the recruiting show because it kind of helps me recap my mistakes and also help people, let them know. So one thing I learned today that I kind of learned when I decided I wanted to play in college was take your own recruiting process in your hands.
Yes.
Like, coming from myself, I didn't play AAU. I had an interesting situation, but nonetheless, I went to all the camps that I needed to the summer before it was time to get things rolling. And I just didn't go to any camps. I went to camps where I knew that I might have coaches that are watching me that I want to play. So, for instance, I knew I didn't want to play D1 Ivy, but Princeton has a camp for basketball, girls basketball, where there are D1 Ivy coaches there at Princeton, but all the assistant coaches are D3 coaches. So Smith, MIT, all those other coaches that will help assist you.
Exposure.
Yeah, and they'll be your coach. That's how I met my coach. She was my coach at a camp. So, and I didn't even know about the school until she pulled me aside and said, hey, I like what you got. So taking it in your own hands. My coaches didn't help me. I didn't have an AAU team. It was my mom and myself, and we went on the website, filled out recruitment forms, and then I got where I am. So.
Hey, man, the process works, people. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Well, you named some smart school, man.
Yeah, they not playing. I was a little intimidated. Because when you go to camp, you're a number. And, of course, me not being on the AAU team, you got to show out as well.
Yeah.
Like they split us up in the first round. It was like scrimmages, and then they split us up in posts and guards. I was like, I can't let these people outshow me right now. Like
You talk trash. Say, I ain't go ahead.
I don't talk trash. I let my work show what's going on. So
Yeah, man, you're different then.
Yeah, we got two different people.
Indie face. Indie face.
But it did make you feel good when you out there balling as a head. You know, like, I'm getting mine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting mine.
when I played at Penn, they have their first year students play against their campers, kind of. So they'll be first years, and I was going to be a senior. And I played against one of their freshmen coming in. She got mad when I blocked her shot, and I was just like, ugh.
Barbecue chicken.
I can play with them, so it makes you feel a certain type of
Barbecue chicken. Yeah. Hey, before we get out of here, Wendy, do they have the new SAT dates, ACT dates?
Of course.
Hey, man, listen, y'all. Take your test out of season.
Right. That's most importantly.
Unless you're a senior and you got to roll the dice, then shame on you.
All right, so here we go for ACT. First test coming up is September 9th. Registration deadline is going to be August 4th. So for like basketball,
Yeah, let's go on and get it.
even track, that's a good
Go
time
on and get
for
it,
those. Volleyball will be in season. They start really early, and so does softball, right?
Mhm.
Right, softball will be in right at the beginning of the school year. So there are the other sports, soccer. Although you can go ahead and take your SAT. So the ACT is September 9th and October 28th, and then December 9th. Those are the first three for your ACT. Now for your SAT, you've got September 9th, October 28th, and December 9th.
Ooh,
Okay,
December 9th, y'all going to be cutting it close before signing day.
Well, yeah, because you might not have your score back before that initial. So
For y'all who think y'all going to get early signing day, yeah.
Right. So keep that in mind. But that the September 9th, you need to be registered by August 4th.
Okay.
For your SAT, you're looking at, there's a June 3rd, which you passed that one, so you missed that one.
Yeah, you missed that one.
So you got August 26th. That's the early one. You might can catch that one right at the beginning of your season.
Right before the season.
Right. So August 26th, but you need to register for that one by July 28th. So which means we rely on kids to register without being in school.
That ain't going to happen.
So that's
that's
like.
So that's when your parents will step up.
ITP, OTP.
And you know what? While we put this list up, I'll send it to you.
Okay,
We'll
yeah,
put it up.
let's post it on everything.
Yeah, we'll post it. But then October, the next one after that is not until October 7th, then November 4th, then December 2nd. So SAT has a few more dates. They have 4 before January. ACT only has 3 before January right now.
Hey, look at man. Don't y'all be waiting.
And it does take about roughly, the earliest you can get those test results back in is about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's on the fast one. I mean, if it comes back, it could take a month.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that athlete. Who right here sweating, and then your score come back shout.
And then it's short, right?
Yeah.
That's the other part.
Lucky for us, we do play the spring sports, so we taking one and we taking another. My birthday is August 4th, so we know we got that deadline.
You know, I'm trying to get my little genius see if we can bust out like 1,400.
Hey, man, you know what?
I'm so proud of her. That was great.
Your genius need to do like you did. She gonna do like you did. What you tell your daddy when you made that 9?
Oh, I'm done. I scored what? What? Stop.
So like I ain't taking.
I went in there with 700 on the brain. 700.
My dad told me
that's all I need.
I think I have something. He's like, you ain't taking it again. I'm like, Dad, you ain't taking it again. We need a 7.
Bruh, stop.
We good.
Felix Bell walking through that time. Hey man, you get 1,000 for what? For what?
We just needed this number, man.
Bruh, stop. All I went there with 700 on the right. I said I'm gonna get 350 verbal.
Imagine this, Wendy. Do a lot of schools ask for a letter of recommendation?
Some of them do as a part of their application process, but that will be the part of the application that every student that applies to the school does.
It's part of the application process.
Right.
I'm learning about that now.
Yeah, a lot of them don't ask for it for sports necessarily. Because they usually have already talked to the coaches, in all honesty.
Yeah.
And they've already talked to me. But I have filled them out as a part of the application process. And that would be, again, the application process that every student would do.
You still got to apply.
Usually they tell you like a teacher and a counselor needs
That's
to
what
fill
they
one
teacher
out.
Or counselor, right?
And so I usually do one for either one of them.
You
I can actually serve either person.
Yeah, I had to do a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, because we doing that, and it's like letter of recommendation. I'm like,
yeah, from a teacher or a counselor.
Teacher or counselor.
Yes.
Well, guys, this was a great show.
Hey, man. We trying to help y'all out, man.
Shout out to Natalie for coming in.
And bringing the goods.
Yeah.
We're going to give away the first pair of tickets after the show, y'all.
Yeah.
And telling me about how my kid acts at the game.
Now you know.
See,
If you don't know, now you know.
She know now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kennedy.
I'm scared to go to a game without Cam.
Yeah, we might get jumped.
Thank you,
Leah.
Get to interview nobody.
They won't even let y'all in the bag.
Nah, we might not even get back there.
They be like, bruh, where y'all going?
I got credentials. No matter. You ain't got
Where
Cam.
you going?
Cam is our credential.
Coop probably be looking at her like, bruh, don't you ever talk to me ever again in life.
Negotiation.
We got to do better.
I love it.
We got to do better.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Cam gonna make me bring tennis shoes out the garage. She be.
And that's what, we gotta talk about that, man. Cam can't be, never mind, we be, hey, Mace, man, we out, man.
Yeah, but Cam got cut that.
And she switch up.
She gonna make me go to Secret Weapons.
She switching up on them.
You gonna have to, because she got some more.
With that big old bag.
Y'all
She got her ball in her. Just in case.
Man, we gone. See y'all.
Now we